All right, so my name is Veronica Martinez, and I am doing a persuasive speech presentation, and I am in Mr. Anderson's class. So basically, my persuasive speech that I'm going to talk to you about is pretty much about myself and the trials and tribulations that I had to do to get to where I am today, as far as being able to come to school, right? So, first things first, have any of y'all ever met a single mother of 3 kids trying to accomplish her dream as a Halo flight nurse?
Not as a Halo flight nurse.
No. Okay. Well, that's me, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all a little bit about myself and kind of just go over what I had to do to get to where I am, right? So let me tell y'all, it's so not easy. I had to do a SAP appeal. Y'all know what a SAP appeal is for financial aid. So it's pretty much where you have to do an appeal to see if you're able to qualify for financial aid again. Okay, so I had to do that. Well, I got denied because I wasn't able to provide certain paperwork that they needed because my grandma had passed away. I had to like drop out of school, take care of her before she passed, nursing home, all that, just a lot. Okay, well, I had to wait, I want to say maybe about 2.5 years before I was even able to come back because I had to like work, save money, and I 3 kids, bills. I'm sure y'all would know how, yeah, it's hard. So, first and foremost, let me tell you, it was nothing short but difficult until like this semester. So, I want to say fall that just passed. That's when I got like the Freedom to Dream approval. I got free tuition for 3 years and all that other good stuff. And then I was able to apply for like emergency scholarships and stuff like that, little minor ones to kind of help. And they ended up, I didn't think I was going to get it, but I ended up getting it. So, I was like able because my books were like $800-900. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, that's rent. So, anyway, so, like I said, one of my main issues and trials that I have faced, like others, was money, right? Not being able to pay tuition. I had to submit the SAP appeal for financial aid, but unfortunately was rejected due to not being able to provide my grandmother's death certificate. Crazy, huh? Tell me about it. So I'm working 2 jobs while being a mother to my 3 children, trying to save up for my tuition. A year has gone by, maybe more, and I was working with the Workforce Solutions due to me receiving SNAP benefits, Medicaid for me and my kids, and stuff like that. I was told some great news that Del Mar College was having a Freedom to Dream scholarship available for 3 years of free tuition. Long story short, I ended up applying, and within months' time, I received an email that I was selected to receive the scholarship. And was able to attend school again, music to my ears. Then that alone gave me the motivation that I needed to get back on track and finish what I have already set out to do. Showing my kids that dedication and hard work will always get you where you need to be. The reason that Freedom to Dream is important is because it provides peace of mind for students who are wanting to attend school but can't. Why? Because they can't afford tuition, right? Books, whatever. Okay, so students who wanted to attend school by elevating their lives through education, assisting the community with peace of mind, comforting knowing financial aid is no longer an issue to be great. When people have the opportunity for a higher education, it provides elevation for everybody. So the more school, the more knowledge you get, the better of an asset you become in the world, right? I have finished my first steps in becoming a Halo flight nurse though. I have just finished my EMT class, which I just finished. And passed and did great on my clinicals, and then I start my paramedic LVN course. So the way being a Halo flight nurse is you have to have at least 5 years of emergency experience. So ambulance, fire department, emergency room, critical care, ICU, stuff like that. I have 3 years because I've also have my CNA license. I got my medical assistant license here with Del Mar. They provided a free class and I took advantage of it. They were giving out free EKG and free phlebotomy classes. So I went ahead and took advantage of that. Yeah, the workforce actually paid for that, which is really, really dope, all because I received food stamps. So being able to bridge over to the RN program once I finished my LVN program, is something that I'm super looking forward to. It's been a long time coming. I should have already been a Halo flight nurse, but because of the trials and tribulations I had to go through with taking care of my grandma and taking care of my kids, it just kind of had to be put on the back burner, you know, which is fine. All in God's timing, I say. So once I finish, it will be giving me the school and experience I need to land my dream job, which is a Halo flight nurse. Yes, I'm afraid of heights, but I mean, it's an important job and I love taking care of people and it's something I've always been passionate about. And then I watched SWAT too, so when I seen him on the helicopter, I was like, yeah. So I kind of just want to have that type of experience. And I mean, helping others and like saving lives has always been a dream of mine. During the year, I had to wait and I was able to get some type of free schooling out of the way and I was able to obtain all my certifications that I just told you guys, my CNA, MA, EKG technician, phlebotomy, all that other good stuff, and I can add my EMT as well. I'm very proud of what I've accomplished in this time and I'm only excited to go further. While in school, I was able to start receiving some type of help with my books and get to classes. Workforce has helped provided me with gas cards, assisting with laptops and other stuff that I needed for school. Also being able to help me pay for books because Freedom to Dream is not, it doesn't help you pay for your books or like supplies or anything like that. It's strictly tuition, but honestly, that's like the hard part. So they pretty much help you in a big way. The workforce, if you're like into it's called a choices program. So they give you gas cards every week, they give you incentives, like they'll give you gift cards to like Walmart. I wanna say when I started school, they gave me a $400 gift card to Walmart. And because I was an EMT, I had to provide like boots that were like $50 and then the cargo pants that were like another $30 and then I had to provide for the shirts and it was just a whole lot. So altogether I ended up having to spend the entire $400. So it's really, really helped. There's a lot of programs out there. There's a lot of places that will help you. You just gotta go sign up. It does take a while because everybody wants to sign up for these things. But once you get it, you're in, you're good to go. So yeah, that is my entire speech. Thank you guys for everything. I really appreciate it.